Hello dear students, I welcome all the 7th standard students of St. Vincent Pallotti School Kamti in the world of computer subject. Today we are going to continue last part of chapter 1, which is Introduction to Computers. In that, let's learn about processing device. The central processing unit or CPU is the processing device of a computer. It is called the brain of computer. It makes all the required calculation and processes data into information. It controls all the input and output devices. The CPU consists of 3 units: ALU, CU and MU. ALU or arithmetic logical unit. It performs all the arithmetic computation and logical operations. It performs the mathematical calculations involving addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, logical as well as relational operations such as and, or, greater than, less than, etc. CU or control unit. It controls and coordinates the activities of all other units of a computer system. It controls all the operations of computer. It decodes instruction, determines the storage of instruction and data. It takes data to ALU and from the ALU to the memory and then to the output unit. MU or memory unit. It is an important part of the computer system. Memory unit receives data, holds it and then delivers it according to the instruction from the control unit. Let's learn about storage devices. Storage devices allow you to store data and information in them. The storage devices of a computer system is also known as computer memory. There are 2 types of computer memory: primary memory and secondary memory. Primary memory. It is often called the working memory, internal memory or main memory of a computer system. RAM and ROM are 2 major types of primary memory. RAM, random access memory. It is capable of sending and receiving data at very high speed. It is temporary in nature, that is, data stored is lost when the computer is switched off. So it is called volatile memory. ROM, read-only memory. It holds instructions put by the manufacturer to operate the computer. It is a permanent memory, so it is called the non-volatile memory. Secondary memory. It is often called the external memory of a computer system. It is used to store data for a long time. It operates at a slower rate than primary memory. Secondary memory is permanent in nature. That is, data stored in secondary memory are not lost when the computer is switched off. So it is called the non-volatile memory. It is cheaper than primary memory. Examples of secondary memory are hard disk, compact disk, pen drive, etc. Backing up of data. Backing up means to copying of files or data to a different medium like CD, pen drive in case of a problem with the main secondary storage device. Backing up files and data on a regular basis is seen as a good computing practice. There are various reasons why backups are made. Let us learn about some of them. To safeguard against loss of data due to the failure of original secondary storage device. To safeguard against damage caused by the hackers who may only want to gain access to the information for other purposes. For example, to find personal information such as bank account details. Backups are also made in the case the files need to be used elsewhere. This protects the original against possible corruption or loss. Let's learn about accessing computer memory. Primary memory can be directly accessed by the CPU, but the secondary memory cannot be accessed directly. Data from the secondary memory is first transferred to the primary memory and then to the CPU. Let's learn about software. Software relates to a set of programs that controls the computer hardware parts and make them operational. In other words, it controls the operations of a computer system. Software is classified into 2 broad categories: system software and application software. System software. It performs the basic functions that are necessary to operate a computer system. It controls the various resources of a computer system. The operating system OS is an example of operating system. The various editions of the Windows are the most commonly used operating system. Application software. It consists of the programs that are designed to do specific tasks such as Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Access, Netflix, Google Docs, PDFs, Google Drive, Paint, etc. Relationship between hardware and software. The hardware and software together make a computer system. Both are essential component of a computer system. Hardware is the physical component of a computer system and software are the instructions or command that makes the hardware components operational. The software is the driving force of a computer. You may use any software and use the hardware. For example, you make a picture in Paint and give print command to get a printout. Here, Paint is the application software which helps to create the picture and give print command. The operating system is the system software which instructs the hardware printer to print the picture. Knowing the configuration of your computer. What is the configuration of your computer? When somebody asks you this question, she just wants to know 4 important things about your computer. Version of your operating system, kind of processor, total memory installed, capacity of hard disk drive. To know the configuration of computer, follow the given step. Step 1. Click Start button, go to Control Panel. The Control Panel windows appears. Step 2. Click System and Security, a new screen appears. Click System, a new screen appears. You can view basic information about your computer like version of operating system, type of processor, and total memory installed. Data hierarchy. You know that the data refers to raw facts and figures that may consist of alphabet, numbers, sound, pictures, and images. A computer system processes data and gives information that is used for various purposes. The data is stored in the form of bits and bytes in a computer system. Bit. A bit is a short form of binary digit. A computer system represents data using digits 0 and 1. These digits show whether the computer circuits are off or on. A bit is therefore represented by an electric circuit that is either off or on. Byte. A byte is the collection of 8 bits. A byte of information is stored by using several bits in predefined combination called bit patterns. 2 such bit patterns are ASCII and ABCD. Field. A field is a collection of bytes that contain information about an item. For example, the name of student, his, her age, and her class. Record. A record is a collection of interrelated fields. For example, a student's record may contain fields such as name, age, class, and subjects. File. A file is a collection of related records. For example, a collection of all records of all the students in your class is class file. Database. A database is a collection of all the files in an organization. For example, files of students, teachers, other staff members of your school make the school database. Troubleshooting tips. You are familiar with the computer system, its various parts and their working. You know that a computer system normally runs well and performs all required functions for you. But there are the times when some parts of the computer do not work well. At times do not work at all. Sometimes the display is not proper. At the other times the speaker or mouse are not working. Though fixing computer problem is the job of specially trained people, there are some problems that you too can fix. Detecting the problem in a computer system when it is not working properly is called troubleshooting. Let's discuss some troubleshooting tips for common computer problem. If your computer is not turning on, check to see the power cord is properly attached or not. There are 3 connections that carry power supply from mains to UPS, from UPS to the CPU, from the CPU to the monitor. Check all these connections one by one. If the supply plugs are loose, electricity may not flow to the system. Make sure that the monitor switch is on. If mouse is not working, check the mouse whether it is properly attached to its port or the CPU or not. No sound. Check to make sure that the speaker's cord is attached to the CPU box. Make sure that the power supply to the speaker is proper and speaker are on. If keyboard is not working, check if the cables are correctly connected. Connect it again to check for any loose connection. Check if it has got stuck. If keyboard is typing only capital letter, check if the shift key has got stuck due to hitting hard. If computer is not responding, suppose that you are working on your computer and your system suddenly stops responding to your commands. We say that your computer is hang. In this condition, your mouse or keyboard might not respond. Close the application if possible. Press Ctrl plus Alt plus Delete key combination. You see a screen with many options. Choose Start Task Manager. The Windows Task Manager opens. It shows all the application currently running. If there is any problem with some application, you see the status with the message not responding after its name. Click and select the application. Now click on End Task button to terminate the problem. If the problem is still there, restart your computer. Dear students, here we have completed our chapter first. Thank you for watching this video.